The idea of a 2-hour workday for busy moms might sound overly optimistic at first, especially when your daily life already feels packed with responsibilities, interruptions, and constant demands on your time and energy. Between taking care of children, managing a household, and trying to maintain some sense of personal balance, the thought of adding work into the mix can feel overwhelming, but the concept of a 2-hour workday isn't about squeezing a full-time job into a limited window. It's about redefining how work gets done. It's about focusing on what truly matters, eliminating unnecessary tasks, and building a system that allows you to make real progress in a short, intentional period of time. When approached correctly, this method is not only realistic, but it has been proven to work for many who commit to consistency and clarity. At the core of the 2-hour workday is a simple but powerful principle. Not all tasks are created equal. In fact, a small percentage of your efforts usually produces the majority of your results. This is often referred to as the 80-20th rule, and for busy moms, applying this concept is essential. Instead of trying to do everything, you identify the few high-impact tasks that directly contribute to your goals. These are the actions that bring in income, grow your audience, or move your business forward in a meaningful way. Everything else, excessive planning, overthinking, constant checking of emails, or social media, needs to be minimized or removed entirely. This shift alone can dramatically increase your productivity without increasing your workload. Clarity is the foundation that makes this system work. Without a clear goal, even 2 focused hours can be wasted on low-value activities. You need to know exactly what you're working toward. Are you trying to earn through freelancing, build a YouTube channel, start an online store, or offer a service like video editing or design? Once your goal is defined, your daily tasks should align directly with that outcome. This prevents you from drifting into activities that feel productive but don't actually lead to results. Clarity gives direction, and direction ensures that every minute of your limited time is used wisely. Equally important is the concept of energy management. Many people think productivity is all about time, but for busy moms, energy is often the more limited resource. Working when you're exhausted, distracted, or mentally drained will only lead to frustration and poor results. Instead, the goal is to identify a time of day when your focus is naturally stronger. For some, this might be early morning before the household wakes up. For others, it could be during a child's nap, or later in the evening when things quiet down. The specific timing isn't as important as consistency. Showing up at the same time each day trains your brain to enter a focused state more quickly, making those 2 hours increasingly effective over time. Creating a distraction-free environment is another key element. In a busy home, interruptions are almost inevitable, but there are ways to minimize them. Setting clear boundaries, even for a short period, can make a big difference. Let your family know that this is your dedicated work time. Silence notifications on your phone, avoid opening unnecessary tabs, and remove anything that might pull your attention away. Even small distractions can break your concentration and reduce the quality of your work. Think of your 2-hour work session as a protected space, a non-negotiable appointment with your goals. A structured workflow is what turns intention into results. Without a plan, you can easily lose time deciding what to do next. That's why it's important to prepare in advance. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to outline your tasks for the next session. Break them down into clear, manageable steps so that when your work time begins, you can start immediately without hesitation. For example, if you're editing videos, your process might include organizing clips, rough editing, adding effects, and finalizing audio. Having a repeatable system not only saves time but also reduces mental fatigue, allowing you to focus entirely on execution. One of the biggest challenges in maintaining a 2-hour workday is the temptation to do too much. It's easy to feel like you need to learn new skills, manage multiple platforms, handle marketing, and produce content all at once. But trying to juggle everything within a limited time frame often leads to burnout and inconsistency. Instead, focus on one primary task per session. Some days might be dedicated entirely to content creation, while others focus on client work or outreach. This level of focus ensures that your efforts are concentrated and effective, rather than scattered and inefficient. Consistency is what transforms small efforts into meaningful results. 2 hours may not seem like much in isolation, but when repeated daily, it adds up significantly. Over the course of a week, that's 14 hours of focused work. Over a month, it becomes more than 50 hours. The cumulative effect of these sessions can lead to substantial progress. Whether it's building a portfolio, growing an audience, or increasing your income, the key is to stay committed. Even on days when motivation is low, momentum builds through action. not intention. It's also important to set realistic expectations. A 2-hour workday is not a shortcut to instant success. It's a sustainable approach that allows you to grow steadily without overwhelming yourself. Many people give up too early because they expect immediate results, but the truth is that meaningful progress takes time. The advantage of this system is that it keeps you in the game. You're not burning out or sacrificing your personal life. Instead, you're building something at a pace that aligns with your reality, which makes long-term success far more achievable. Leveraging tools and technology can further enhance your efficiency, from scheduling apps and automation tools to templates and AI-powered assistants. There are many resources available that can save time and simplify your workflow. However, it's important to use these tools strategically. The goal is not to constantly search for new tools, but to find a few that genuinely support your process and stick with them. Overcomplicating your setup can waste valuable time and create unnecessary stress. Simplicity and consistency will always outperform complexity. Mindset plays a crucial role in making this system work. Many busy moms struggle with feelings of guilt or self-doubt when trying to focus on their own goals. It can feel like there's always something else that needs attention, but it's important to recognize that dedicating time to your work is not selfish. It's a step toward financial independence, personal growth, and a better future for your family. When you shift your perspective and see your work as an investment rather than a distraction, it becomes easier to stay committed and focused. Support, when available, can make a significant difference, whether it's a partner, family member, or friend who can help create space for your work. Even small amounts of support can improve consistency, but even without external help, the flexibility of a 2-hour workday allows you to adapt your schedule to fit your circumstances. You can split your work into smaller sessions, adjust your timing, or modify your tasks based on your daily routine. The system is designed to work with your life, not against it. Tracking your progress is another habit that can keep you motivated and aligned. At the end of each week, take a moment to review what you've accomplished. Identify what worked well and what needs improvement. This reflection helps you refine your approach and ensures that your time is being used effectively. It also provides a sense of achievement, which is essential for maintaining momentum over the long term. In the end, the 2-hour workday for busy moms is not about doing less work, it's about doing the right work. It's about focusing on high-impact actions, creating a system that supports consistency, and building something meaningful without sacrificing your well-being. It's realistic because it acknowledges the challenges you face and offers a practical solution. It's proven because it aligns with principles of productivity, focus, and efficiency that have been tested time and again. And most importantly, it's empowering because it shows that even with limited time, you have the ability to create progress, generate income, and move closer to your goals. With clarity, discipline, and the willingness to show up every day, those 2 hours can become one of the most powerful parts of your day.